Listen to me, this is not a time to play small. This is not the season to sit back, to wait, to hope for the best. It's time to become dangerous. I'm talking about waking up every single day with the mindset that you are forced to be reckoned with. Dangerous doesn't mean reckless. Dangerous means focused. It means discipline. It means you've made a decision that no one and nothing is going to stop you from becoming the person you were born to be. You understand what I'm saying? Too many people walk through life playing it safe, staying in their comfort zone. They don't want to take risks. They don't want to fail. But let me tell you something. If you're not willing to risk, you've already failed. Playing it safe will never get you to greatness. Becoming dangerous means you're willing to face the challenges head on. You're willing to fail, to fall, to struggle, because you know every fall is a lesson. Every struggle is a stepping stone. And every time you get up, you get stronger. Greatness is not something that comes to those who sit back and hope for it. It's not handed out like a free gift, nor is it reserved for a select few. It's earned by those who are willing to take risks, to step out of their comfort zones, and to confront the fear of failure. Playing it safe might feel comfortable, but it is the enemy of growth. Comfort zones are where dreams go to die, because nothing extraordinary can happen in a place designed to keep you secure and unchanged. If you want to achieve greatness, you must be willing to step into the unknown, to face the uncertainty, and to embrace the possibility of falling short. Playing it safe often comes from a desire to avoid pain or disappointment. It's natural to want to shield yourself from failure or rejection, but in doing so, you also block yourself from the rewards that come with taking chances. Fear of failure is one of the biggest barriers to success. It convinces you to stay where you are, whispering lies that the risks are too high or that you're not ready. But let me ask you this, how many times have you missed out on something incredible because you were too afraid to take that first step? How many opportunities have slipped through your fingers because you were waiting for a guarantee? There's no growth in safety. Safety keeps you stagnant, while risk pushes you to evolve. When you play it safe, you limit yourself to what you already know and you've already achieved. But when you take risks, you expand your horizons and discover new possibilities. Risk is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and breakthroughs. Every great achievement in history came from someone who was willing to risk failure, criticism, or ridicule. The people who change the world are the ones who are unafraid to take the leap, even when there's no guarantee of success. It's important to understand that taking risk doesn't mean being reckless or careless. It's about calculated risks, understanding the stakes and still choosing to move forward despite the potential for failure. It's about believing in your ability to handle whatever comes your way and having the resilience to bounce back if things don't go as planned. Failure is not the end, it's a stepping stone. Every time you fail, you learn something valuable that helps you improve and grow. Without failure, there can be no progress. When you play it safe, you rob yourself of the chance to discover your true potential. You never know how far you can go if you don't push yourself beyond your limits. The human spirit is capable of incredible things, but you'll never tap into that power if you're too afraid to try. Playing it safe keeps you small, and greatness requires you to think and act bigger than you ever have before. It requires you to dream so big that it scares you and to take action so bold that others might doubt you. But their doubts don't matter. What matters is your belief in yourself and your willingness to back that belief with action. Staying in your comfort zone might feel good in the moment, but it comes at a cost. Every day that you choose safety over growth is a day that you're not living up to your full potential. It's a day that you're not making progress toward your dreams. Over time, those missed opportunities add up, and you find yourself stuck in a life that's far smaller than what you're capable of. The regret of playing it safe can haunt you because deep down, you know you're capable of more. Taking risks doesn't guarantee success, but not taking them guarantees mediocrity. If you want to achieve greatness, you must be willing to embrace the possibility of failure. You must be willing to face your fears and step into the unknown. It's in those moments of uncertainty and challenge that you discover who you really are. It's in those moments that you find the strength, courage, and resilience that you never knew you had. The truth is, playing it safe is an illusion. There's no such thing as a life without risk. Every choice you make carries some level of uncertainty. The difference is whether you're taking risks that move you closer to your goals or risks that keep you stuck in the same place. By choosing to play it safe, you're actually taking a bigger risk, the risk of never reaching your full potential. You're risking a life of regret, wondering what could have been if you'd only been brave enough to try. Facing challenges head on is not just about confronting obstacles, it's about developing the mindset to embrace them as opportunities for growth. Challenges are inevitable in life, and no matter how much we try to avoid them, they will find us. But here's the truth, challenges are not meant to break you, they are meant to build you. They are the forge in which character is shaped and strength is developed. Every time you face a challenge, you have a choice to let it defeat you or to let it transform you into someone stronger, wiser, and more capable forward before. Many people shy away from challenges because they fear failure, rejection, or discomfort. They think that if they avoid difficulties, they can somehow create a smoother path to their goals. But that's not how life works. Challenges are the very thing that prepare you for the success you seek. Without challenges, there can be no growth, and without growth, you can never truly achieve your potential. Growth happens when you are pushed to your limits and forced to rise above what you thought you were capable of. It's in those moments of struggle that you discover the depth of your resilience and the strength of your will. Facing challenges head-on requires a shift in perspective. Instead of seeing them as roadblocks, you need to see them as stepping stones. Every challenge you encounter is an opportunity to learn, to improve, and to become better. When you approach challenges with this mindset, you stop fearing them and start welcoming them. You begin to see them as necessary parts of the journey, not as something to avoid. This mindset doesn't make challenges easier, but it makes them worthwhile. One of the keys to facing challenges is to stop underestimating your own ability to overcome them. Too often people look at their obstacles and think, I'm not strong enough or I can't do this. But you are far more capable than you give yourself credit for. You've already overcome so much in your life, and every time you faced adversity, you've come out stronger on the other side. Challenges reveal your true strength, but only if you're willing to confront them. When you avoid challenges, you rob yourself of the chance to discover just how strong and resourceful you really are. It's also important to remember that challenges are not meant to be faced alone. Sometimes the biggest mistake people make is trying to carry the weight of their struggles all by themselves. There's no shame in asking for help or seeking support when you need it. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, who believe in you, and who challenge you to be better. A strong support system can make all the difference when you're facing difficulties. They can provide you with the encouragement, perspective, and resources you need to keep moving forward. Challenges are also a test of your commitment to your goals. When things get tough, it's easy to give up and walk away. But if you truly want something, you have to be willing to fight for it. Challenges will test your determination and your willingness to push through even when it's hard. They will force you to dig deep and find a motivation to keep going. This is where many people fall short, not because they lack the ability to overcome challenges, but because they lack the persistence to see them through. When you face challenges head on, you build confidence in yourself and your abilities. Each time you overcome an obstacle, you prove to yourself that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. This confidence is crucial because it carries over into every aspect of your life. The more challenges you face and overcome, the more fearless you become. You stop doubting yourself and start believing in your ability to conquer anything. It's also worth noting that challenges often come disguised as opportunities. They force you to think outside the box, to get creative and develop new skills. In many cases, the very thing you think is holding you back is actually pushing you forward. When you embrace challenges, you open yourself up to growth and discovery. You begin to see possibilities where others sit problems, and that mindset sets you apart. Facing challenges head on isn't easy. It requires courage, perseverance, and a willingness to endure discomfort. But it's through those very struggles that you grow into the person you're meant to be. It's through facing your fears and overcoming obstacles that you unlock your full potential. Challenges are the gateway to greatness, and every one you conquer brings you one step closer to the life you want. Creating opportunities instead of waiting for them is one of the most empowering choices you can make. Far too often, people sit on the sidelines of life, hoping and wishing for the right opportunity to come their way. They believe that success depends on timing, luck, or someone else noticing the potential. But the truth is, the most successful people don't wait for doors to open, they build the doors themselves. They understand that waiting is a passive act, while creating opportunities is active and intentional. Opportunities are not given to everyone equally. Some people are born into circumstances that seem to offer more advantages, while others must fight harder for every chance they get. But no matter where you start, your mindset and actions determine how far you can go. And creating opportunities begins with taking ownership of your life. It's about recognizing that no one owes you anything and that you have the power to shape your own path. The first step in creating opportunities is clarity. You need to know what you want and why you want it. Without a clear vision, you'll find yourself wandering aimlessly, hoping for something good to happen. Clarity gives you direction and purpose, allowing you to focus your energy on actions that align with your goals. When you're clear about what you want, you can identify the steps you need to take to make it happen. Taking action is the next crucial step. Far too many people have dreams but never move beyond the dreaming stage. They get stuck in analysis paralysis, waiting for the perfect plan or the right moment. But perfection is a myth, and waiting for the right time is just another way of procrastinating. The key to creating opportunities is to start where you are with what you have. Even small, imperfect actions can lead to significant progress. One of the most powerful ways to create opportunities is through building relationships. Success is rarely achieved in isolation. It's often the result of collaboration, mentorship, and networking. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, challenge you, and support your growth. Be intentional about connecting with those who share your values and vision. Relationships are not just about what others can do for you, but also about how you can add value to their lives. When you focus on giving and building genuine connections, opportunities naturally follow. Another way to create opportunities is by developing your skills and knowledge. The more you invest in yourself, the more valuable you become. Take the time to learn, grow, and master your craft. Seek out challenges that stretch you and push you to improve. When you become excellent at what you do, you don't have to chase opportunities, they come looking for you. Excellence is magnetic, and it attracts people in situations that align with your goals. Adaptability is another critical factor in creating opportunities. Life is unpredictable and things don't always go according to plan. If you're rigid and unwilling to adjust, you'll miss out on opportunities that come in unexpected forms. Being adaptable means staying open-minded and flexible, ready to pivot when necessary. Sometimes the path to your goals isn't a straight line, but that doesn't mean you're off course. It means you're learning to navigate and seize opportunities wherever they appear. Creativity also plays a significant role in creating opportunities. You don't have to follow the same path as everyone else. Think outside the box and find innovative ways to reach your goals. Creativity allows you to see possibilities that others overlook and to turn challenges into opportunities. It's about being resourceful and finding solutions even when the odds seem stacked against you. Fear is one of the biggest barriers to creating opportunities. The fear of failure, rejection, or making the wrong choice can keep you stuck in a cycle of inaction. But fear is only as powerful as you allow it to be. The key is to take action despite your fear. Every time you step out of your comfort zone, you weaken fear's grip and build your confidence. Creating opportunities requires courage and a willingness to take risks. Persistence is essential. Not every opportunity you pursue will work out, and not every door you knock on will open. But that doesn't mean you should give up. Rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It's simply a part of the process. The people who succeed are the ones who keep going, even when things get tough. They understand that every no brings them closer to yes, and they refuse to let setbacks define them. Creating opportunities also involves a mindset of abundance. When you believe there's enough success, resources, and possibilities for everyone, you approach life with a sense of optimism and generosity. You're not afraid to share your ideas, collaborate with others, or support someone else's success. This mindset creates a ripple effect, opening up even more opportunities for you and those around you. Proving it to yourself is one of the most important journeys you will ever undertake. Too often, people live their lives trying to meet the expectations of others, seeking approval, validation, and praise from the outside world. They chase recognition thinking that if someone else acknowledges their worth, they'll finally feel fulfilled. But the truth is, external validation is fleeting, and it can never replace the deep sense of accomplishment that comes from proving something to yourself. When you focus on proving it to yourself, you shift the narrative. It's no longer about living up to someone else's standards. It's about holding yourself accountable to your own potential. It's about looking in the mirror and asking, am I giving my best? Am I pushing myself to grow, to learn, and to become better? This process is deeply personal and requires honesty. You can't hide from yourself, and you can't fake progress when your goal is to prove it to you. This journey begins with recognizing your inherent value and understanding that you don't need permission from anyone to go after what you want. You don't need someone else to tell you that you're good enough or that you're capable. That belief has to come from within. Proving it to yourself means silencing the voices of doubt, both your own and those that are stepping into your power with confidence and determination. One of the biggest obstacles in this process is fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being enough. But proving it to yourself requires you to confront those fears head on. It means taking risks even when the outcome is uncertain. It means putting yourself in situations where you might stumble, knowing that every failure is an opportunity to learn and grow. Fear loses its power when you refuse to let it hold you back. To prove it to yourself, you must set goals that challenge you. It's easy to coast through life doing what's comfortable, but comfort breeds complacency. True growth happens when you step outside of what you know and push yourself to achieve something you once thought was impossible. These goals don't have to be monumental at first, they just need to stretch you. Over time, as you achieve one goal after another, you build momentum and confidence, proving to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. Consistency is key in this process. Proving it to yourself isn't about one big moment of success. It's about showing up every day and putting in the work. It's about the small, seemingly insignificant choices you make daily, the choice to stay disciplined, to keep going when it's hard, and to prioritize your growth over immediate gratification. Each of these choices is a victory, a step closer to becoming the person you want to be. This journey also requires resilience. There will be times when you fall short, when things don't go as planned, or when progress feels slow. In those moments, it's easy to feel discouraged and question whether it's worth it. But proving it to yourself means embracing the setbacks as part of the process. It's about getting back up, learning from your mistakes, and moving forward with even more determination. Resilience is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up when things get tough. Proving it to yourself also means staying true to your values and principles. It's not about comparing yourself to others or trying to outdo someone else. It's about being the best version of yourself according to your own standards. When you live in alignment with your values, you build a sense of integrity and self-respect that no amount of external validation can provide. This authenticity is what makes the journey meaningful and fulfilling. Another important aspect of proving it to yourself is recognizing your progress along the way. It's easy to focus on how far you still have to go, but don't forget to acknowledge how far you've already come. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small they may seem. Each milestone is proof that you are capable, that your efforts are paying off, and that you are becoming the person you set out to be. Self-belief is the foundation of proving it to yourself. You have to trust that you are enough, that you have what it takes to overcome challenges, and that you are worthy of success. This belief doesn't mean you won't have doubts. It means you choose to move forward despite them. It means you bet on yourself, even when the odds seem stacked against you. Self-belief is a muscle, and the more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Proving it to yourself is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about showing up for yourself every day and committing to becoming better than you were yesterday. It's about owning your journey, taking responsibility for your actions, and refusing to settle for anything less than your best effort. This process is not easy, but it is incredibly rewarding. Your past doesn't define you. It's a simple statement, but one with profound implications. Too many people allow their past mistakes, failures, and circumstances to shape their identity and dictate their future. They carry the weight of regrets, bad decisions, or missed opportunities like a heavy chain, believing they are stuck with it forever. But the truth is, your past is not a life sentence. It is not who you are, it's just where you've been. What truly matters is what you do now in this moment to create the future you want. Your past is a collection of experiences, lessons, and moments. Some of those experiences may have been painful, and some may have left scars. But those scars are not signs of weakness, they are proof of survival. They show that you've been through tough times and come out on the other side. The past may have shaped parts of you, but it does not own you. You have the power to take control of your story and rewrite your narrative starting today. One of the reasons people struggle to move beyond their past is because they become trapped in their mistakes. They replay the moments they wish they could change, dwelling on what went wrong or what they could have done differently. But living in the past is like trying to drive while constantly looking in the rearview mirror. You can't move forward if you're always focused on what's behind you. It's important to learn from your mistakes, but once you've taken the lesson, you must let go of the guilt and shame. Forgiveness is a key part of this process, both forgiving others and forgiving yourself. Holding on to resentment or anger only keeps you tethered to the very thing you're trying to escape. Forgiving yourself for past mistakes can be even harder because it requires you to let go of self-judgment and accept that you're human. Everyone makes mistakes. It's what you do after the mistake that defines you. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting, it means freeing yourself from the power the past holds over you. The past often becomes a convenient excuse for inaction. People tell themselves, I can't succeed because of where I came from, or I've already messed up too much to start over. These beliefs are lies. They are stories you tell yourself to justify staying in your comfort zone. The truth is, no matter where you come from or what you've been through, you have the ability to rise above it. Countless people have overcome seemingly insurmountable odds to achieve greatness, not because they were lucky, but because they refused to let their past dictate their future. Moving beyond your past requires a shift in perspective. Instead of seeing it as something that limits you, see it as something that strengthens you. Every challenge you face has given you tools, resilience, and wisdom. Those experiences have prepared you for the battles ahead. When you embrace your past as part of your journey, you take away its power to control you. You reclaim ownership of your life and your life. It's also important to surround yourself with people who see your potential rather than your past. Some people will try to hold you back, reminding you of your failures or doubting your ability to change. These people are often projecting their own insecurities onto you. Don't let their negativity become your reality. Instead, seek out those who encourage your growth, who believe in your ability to evolve, and who inspire you to aim higher. Taking action is the ultimate way to overcome your past. No amount of reflection or self-pity will change where you've been, but action can change where you're going. Start small if you have to, but start. Set goals, make a plan, and take the first step. With each action you take, you prove to yourself that you're no longer defined by your past. You're building a new story, one that reflects your determination, courage, and potential. Your past is a chapter, not the whole book. It may have been messy, complicated, or painful, but it doesn't have to dictate the ending. You are the author of your own story, and you have the power to choose what comes next. Every day is an opportunity to write a new page, to create a future that aligns with your dreams and aspirations. The only thing stopping you is the belief that you can't. But that belief is a lie. You are capable of so much more than you realize, and the past is not a barrier, it's a foundation you can build on. Transformation begins with a decision. The moment you decide that your past no longer defines you, you free yourself to become the person you've always been capable of being. It's not about erasing your past, but about owning it and using it as fuel for your journey forward. It's about proving to yourself and the world that you are not your mistakes, not your failures, and not your circumstances. You are who you choose to become starting now. Success is not a destination, it's a journey. Too many people fall into the trap of thinking that success is something they will eventually arrive at, that there's a final point where all the hard work will be over and everything will be perfect. But the truth is, success is about the constant effort, the daily grind, and the mindset you cultivate along the way. It's about embracing the process and understanding that every step you take is an integral part of the bigger picture. Most people look at successful individuals and believe that their achievements were the result of a single moment or a lucky break. They see the accolades, the recognition, and the rewards, but they fail to see the behind-the-scenes struggle. What they don't realize is that success is built in the small, seemingly insignificant moments, the hours of practice, the failures, the sacrifices, and the times when no one was watching. Success is not about a single victory. It's about the persistence and resilience that keep you moving forward even when things get tough. Every step on the journey towards success is an opportunity for growth. You're not just working to achieve an end goal. You're becoming the person you need to be in order to handle that success. The journey is what shapes you, strengthens you, and prepares you for the challenges and responsibilities that come with achievement. It's easy to get caught up in the desire for instant results, but true success is not instantaneous. It's earned through consistent effort, discipline, and the willingness to push through obstacles even when the outcome is uncertain. It's also important to recognize that success doesn't look the same for everyone. Too often, people get caught in the trap of comparing their journey to others. They see someone else's highlight reel and think they should be saying the same things at the same pace. But success is deeply personal, and it's based on your own definition of fulfillment. What success looks like for one person may be very different from what it looks like for another. It's not about meeting external standards or competing with others. It's about pursuing your own dreams and aspirations regardless of what anyone else is doing. One of the keys to success is learning to embrace the discomfort that comes with growth. Growth rarely happens in moments of comfort. It's often uncomfortable, challenging, and even painful at times. When you're stretching yourself to reach new heights, you will inevitably face resistance. But instead of running from discomfort, you need to learn to lean into it. It's through discomfort that your true and unlock new capabilities within yourself. The journey is not supposed to be easy, but it's in the struggle that you find strength. Part of the success journey involves understanding that failure is not the end. In fact, failure is an essential part of success. Every successful person has faced failure at some point in their journey. The difference is that they didn't let failure define them. Instead, they viewed it as a stepping stone, a lesson that brought them one step closer to their goal. Failure teaches resilience, persistence, and the importance of learning from mistakes. It helps you develop the mindset that success isn't about avoiding failure. It's about how you respond to it and how you use it to grow. Patience is another crucial aspect of the success journey. People often want quick results, but achieving lasting success takes time. It's not about getting rich quick or reaching the top overnight. It's about putting in work day after day, week after week, and month after month. Progress may seem slow at times, but every small effort compounds and builds momentum. The key is to stay consistent, to keep going even when you don't see immediate results. Patience allows you to trust the process and continue moving forward with faith in your efforts. The journey to success also requires a clear vision and a strong sense of purpose. Without a clear sense of direction, you'll find yourself drifting aimlessly, unsure of where to go or what to do next. Your vision acts as a compass, guiding you through the obstacles and distractions that inevitably arise. When you know where you're headed and why you're headed there, it becomes much easier to stay focused and motivated. The more clearly you can define your vision, the more easily you can align your actions and decisions with your ultimate goals. Accountability is another essential element of the success journey. Having someone or something to hold you accountable helps you stay on track and avoid slipping into complacency. Whether it's a mentor, a coach, or a support system, accountability keeps you responsible for your actions and progress. It helps you stay disciplined and committed, even when motivation wanes. Accountability also provides valuable feedback and perspective, allowing you to course when necessary. Success is not about reaching a specific point and then stopping in the own journey, the continual pursuit of growth, and the daily effort to become a better version of yourself. It's about understanding that there will always be challenges, setbacks, and hard days, but the journey itself is where the true value lies. Success is not a destination to be reached. It's a way of living, a mindset that drives you to keep going no matter what. And as long as you continue to take each step with purpose, resilience, and determination, success will follow.